Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Shick's next chapter. Across town, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, will plan to go visit Noah Newman, soon to be played by Lucas Adams. In LA, Noah plans on opening a bar in Los Angeles, and his parents couldn't be prouder. With that said, fall teasers for CBS open that Noah will be kidnapped, and this will throw both Nick and Sharon into a brand new storyline, with new drama. Still, will fans see the Shick reunion that they've been hoping for? Hashtag Team Shick wants to see far more than just kissing at this point, but only time will tell. The Young and the Restless has a way of bringing history full circle, and no couple exemplifies that better than Nick Newman and Sharon Collins. For decades, their relationship has been defined by passion, heartbreak, tragedy, forgiveness, and the undeniable bond that keeps pulling them back together no matter how far life takes them apart. Fans know them best as Shick, and every time their story seems to reach its end, a new chapter begins unfolding that proves their journey is far from over. The latest spoilers tease that Shick's next chapter is one of the most emotionally charged storylines yet. One that will challenge their past choices, put their loyalty to the test, and spark questions about whether fate will finally grant them lasting happiness, or if more heartbreak looms just around the corner. Sharon and Nick have weathered nearly every storm imaginable, from betrayals to family feuds to devastating losses that would have destroyed most couples. Yet their connection endures. Whenever the show writers weave them back together, it feels as if destiny is reasserting itself, reminding fans that Shick is a love story too powerful to ever truly die. Their next chapter may not look like their first youthful romance when innocence and passion guided them, but it carries with the wisdom of years lived apart, the scars of past wounds, and the maturity to face challenges in a different light. This evolution makes the unfolding drama all the more compelling, because the stakes are higher now, and the lessons learned from their past will play a critical role in shaping their future. At the heart of Shick's story has always been their children and family. Faith is growing into adulthood. Noah is charting his own course, and the memory of Cassie forever lingers in the background as both a tragic reminder and a guiding light. Every decision Nick and Sharon make has ripples that affect not only themselves, but their family and the entire Newman clan. Shick's next chapter could place them in a position where they're forced to unite against external threats, while also addressing old wounds between them that never fully healed. It is one thing to forgive, but another to rebuild trust, and their story constantly balances between those two poles. The question now is what kind of challenge will push them closer together or pull them apart again. Perhaps it will be business-related as Nick faces mounting pressure from Newman Enterprises, while Sharon holds steady as a voice of compassion and reason. Maybe a health scare or personal crisis forces Nick to reevaluate his priorities, or Sharon finds herself entangled in a dangerous situation that requires Nick's protection. There's also the possibility that external rivals like Adam Newman or Audra Charles stir the pot, reigniting old tensions and forcing Nick and Sharon to choose where their loyalties truly lie. Whatever the spark, Shick's storyline is poised to bring their connection back into the spotlight in a big way. What makes Shick resonate so deeply with fans is not just their romance, but their history. Longtime viewers remember their early days of sneaking around, the intensity of young love, the tragedy of losing Cassie, and the countless breakups and reconciliations that followed. Each of these milestones has shaped them into who they are today. Their next chapter isn't about recapturing the innocence of the past, but about honoring it while building something new and stronger. In soap opera storytelling, that kind of evolution keeps a couple fresh, relevant, and endlessly fascinating because it mirrors the complexities of real relationships where love endures through time and hardship. Social media is already buzzing with speculation. Some fans are convinced that Shick is destined for a permanent reunion, and that the writers are slowly paving the way for a renewed love story that could anchor the Newman family for years to come. Others worry that history will repeat itself, and that even if Nick and Sharon reunite, old patterns of betrayal and miscommunication will eventually tear them apart. Both perspectives add to the anticipation, because no one knows for certain what twists the writers have in store, and that unpredictability is part of the magic. Another angle to explore is how their relationship impacts other characters. If Shick does reunite, what does that mean for Sally Spectre, who has shared recent sparks with Nick, or for Chance Chancellor, who has been circling Sharon? Soap opera romances never exist in isolation. They create ripple effects that stir conflict, jealousy, and unexpected alliances. Shick's next chapter could spark rivalries and force characters to make difficult choices that affect business and personal relationships alike. The Newman family dynamic is never simple, and with Victor, Victoria, and Adam all watching closely, Nick's romantic choices carry weight far beyond his personal happiness. There's also the thematic layer that makes Shick's story timeless. Their relationship has always embodied the idea of soulmates who are destined to find their way back to each other no matter the obstacles. Every breakup is felt temporary because the pull between them is so strong. Their next chapter could be the ultimate exploration of whether true love really does conquer all, or whether even the most powerful bonds can be worn down by time and circumstance. Either outcome would deliver rich storytelling that keeps viewers engaged and emotionally invested. As the storyline unfolds, fans can expect moments of tenderness, passion, conflict, and revelation. Nick and Sharon will have to confront their past mistakes openly, without hiding behind excuses or deflections. That kind of raw honesty is both terrifying and liberating, and it could set the stage for either the ultimate reconciliation or a final farewell. Whichever direction the writers choose, it will be a story worthy of the couple's legacy and one that will keep fans glued to their screens. In the end, Shick's next chapter isn't just about whether Nick and Sharon reunite. It's about legacy, healing, and enduring belief that love, true, messy, complicated love, is always worth fighting for. Their journey continues to remind viewers why soap operas remain a beloved form of storytelling, because they allow us to witness characters grow, stumble, fall, and rise again in ways that reflect the highs and lows of our own lives. And for Shick, the story is far from over.